What's up, guys? It's Chachi here with Rocket Punch Army, and today we're going to take a look at the Star Wars Transformers crossover Darth Vader, the TIE Advanced X1 Starfighter. Here it is in the Starfighter mode. I want to send this video out to Mad Waba. I don't know if I'm saying that right or it's Mad Woba. Please let me know. But he's an active, subscriber of mine. He posts a lot of comments. I usually check out the videos that he comments on, which are pretty cool, a lot of Star Wars stuff. So you might want to check out his stuff. But he had asked me today, I got a comment on my vlog that he had run across this, and he was wondering if it was worth picking up. So I'm going to do this review for you, and for everybody else wondering how this thing holds up against other stuff out there. So let's take a look. We're going to start off with the box, which is nothing fancy. It's just a standard blister pack. Down here at the bottom you'll see it says Transformers Darth Vader TIE Advanced blah 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 by Hasbro, and we'll move up and you'll see the Star Wars logo with the artwork here, which is actually artwork, which is pretty cool, of the Darth Vader mode for this toy here. So you'll see it's got two modes, converts from vehicle to robot. It's got a nice portrait of Darth Vader himself up here. Nice little background story there on the figure. And what to expect in the box. Alright guys, so we're just going to take a look at this as it spins. This is the Starfighter mode. You'll see it's very nicely detailed. I like the way this mesh look here looks on it. Overall pretty clean. I mean, you can see that it transforms. There's a lot of seam lines, especially on this wing set here. You'll see the remnants of a Darth Vader there, but if you're just looking at this really quick, you probably just think it's a regular Starfighter, a TIE fighter. Let's take a closer look, guys. If we turn it down here on the bottom, you'll see that it's obviously Darth Vader. Here you see his shoulders, you see his little light up plate breathing mechanism / whatever it is on the bottom, and those are the lightsabers on the side, which I'd like to show you something. There's a button here and they actually do shoot out of the vehicle, so I thought that feature was pretty cool. What you want to do is you want to be careful how you put these in. I thought they went in handle first into the hole here because it does fit, but I ended up messing up the handles. Not too bad, just paint chips here and there, but they actually go in blade first. So you push that in, they pop right in, and then you use this button here to shoot. Alright guys, so we're going to check out the transformation. If you're expecting something really complicated, you may want to look elsewhere. Even though it's a nice size, I kind of expected the transformation to be a little more difficult, but overall for what it is, it's not too bad, since this mode does look nice. We'll see if the actual figure mode or the robot mode looks nice also. So we'll check that out. What I want to do is pop off the wings here on the side, and already you can see it coming along. Here are the arms, pop off to the side here, and the legs simply just come out this way. Turn this around like so. I don't even think I used instructions for this. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Make sure the feet snap in, because if you don't do that, it kind of doesn't really want to stand. So you want to make sure, you kind of have to give it a firm tug and it snaps right in, so that way it stands. Otherwise it will not stand. And then you're going to want to pull the hands out, which are hidden right in here. Go ahead and use this button here to slide them out like so. And you kind of want to be careful because, it doesn't break or anything, but it does snap off at the elbows. You just snap it back in, but they snapped off quite a bit of amount of times, which was a little annoying. And then you want to just push these tabs here in the back, just fold them over like so, and then the top ones actually snap forward, so don't force them too much to the back like I tried to do earlier, thinking that's where they went, but they go forward and the bottom ones go back. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is pop the head out. And actually, before we even get to the head, I want to leave the head last. You're going to grab this wing set here, which expands this way, like 3 little pigtails. And you'll notice this one does not do that. So this is going to act as a shield. This is going to act as like the, not pigtails, coattails, or the cape of Darth Vader. So I'm going to snap that on, so that acts as his cape. Then the shield basically goes on here on the arm and snaps on. I like to snap it on to, there we go, this is what I'm talking about. Comes off rather easy. It's got the little prongs there, just snapping back in. What I was going to say is I like to snap all three pieces together. This one's going to snap into the side of the arm, the button's going to go into the hole, and then this other thing's going to snap there. I like to do that because it actually holds the arm together well, so it doesn't snap off easily, and you still have use of the elbow. So anyway, so there's a shield, and you know what, even before I take the head out, I'm going to put the lightsabers in his hand. You can use one, or you can put both. I'm only going to use one since he normally doesn't use two, or does not use two. And then I wanted to pop out the head last, but this is going to actually hinder that from happening, so I'm going to want to save that for last. Then pop this piece back, and I did want to show you, I should have showed you when it was in the ship mode, the Starfighter mode, that you can actually see that it has an interior. It's got the seat there, and I don't know if the head's really supposed to pop out like that, but we're going to go ahead and snap that back in. Alright, and basically what you do, take the head here, flip this around, and tab it right at the top, and now Darth Vader has a head. Now you can go ahead and put the cape on, snap that back here, and lightsaber, complete the effect, and there you have it. It's really not the most incredible thing out there, but if you're a fan of Darth Vader, definitely worth checking out. Articulation, the head does not turn, which is pretty sucky, because this thing here goes up to the head and there's no ball joint made for that part. You get the shoulders up here, you get the elbows, and the hands do rotate on their on the wrist here. And another thing you guys could do is actually, which way does it go? Store that in there if you want, but then it shoots backwards out the back, which is weird. And there is no waist. Legs go forward. Here's the knees. The knees actually bend pretty far due to the transformation, and the feet are just there. And you do get the swivel down here. So overall, not too bad. My only complaint is really the price. I mean, this is 20 bucks for something that should only be about 15 bucks. I mean, it's a little has a little more presence than a deluxe figure, but it just doesn't quite feel the way it should for 20 bucks. But like I said, if you're a fan of Darth Vader, it's worth it. I like it. Nothing spectacular, but it's actually pretty cool. And I might be a little biased. Like I said, I'm a fan of Darth Vader, so if this was any other character, I probably wouldn't even give two craps about it. But it's Darth Vader, so I dig it. So I don't know, guys. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Bye.